Hello and welcome to a detailed look at a new game called DungeonLand. This is a $10 game from the same publishers as Magica, which is one of my favorite games. It is, well, a theme park for your favorite Dungeon Master, which can be an AI or a person, which we'll get into in a little bit. Right now we're taking a look at the item shop. As you play, it kind of plays as though it's a hack and slash action RPG. You collect coins. You get the coins, you go and buy new stuff. Most of it is not more or less powerful, it's just more or less options. So you can see some of the things I've unlocked. The coins you do earn in-game, and you can see you can play. It tracks all kinds of statistics. This game is available on Steam, so you can track a lot of achievements and whatnot through that too. You can see we have local, online, and then you can create online in the game. So this is an online game. I'm going to play local because most of the people are focusing on one mode. This is the Dungeon Master mode. This is the mode where one person can be a Dungeon Master, an evil overlord, and the rest of the players fight against you. Or you can be one of the players fighting against a Dungeon Master. Both are viable options. I will say that it's rather hard unless you work really well together with other players, not bots. The bots are awful in this game, which we will look at. But the Dungeon Master, you get a set of cards, all kinds of monsters that are nearby. You basically create a deck of cards and you have a mana pool and you use it to kill the players. Really, it's pretty easy to kill the players. You really just use it to have fun. If you're trying to metagame the system as the DM, you're probably not going to have as much fun as if you're on a voice protocol software and just having fun with your friends and screwing around. Honestly, it seems easy. It could just be that the bots are just that bad. And the most important button in the game is the evil laugh button. You can just spam that and laugh. So this is a very cheesy, cartoony, over-the-top kind of game. It's intended to be. It's gonna have the feel of Magica, actually. And you have your little henchman telling you what's up. And you can see right now I'm playing against bots normal difficulty. Normal difficulty means I take full damage, but you can see right now I'm using my spells to beat them up. A lot of spells you cannot cast directly on players. You have to use those little orange circles. That's where I can't cast. However, the missiles I could drop on them. The players start with 3 lives, which I just took one. Of course, they also got a free life somewhere. And they have 10 seconds to res. If they do res, the guy gets up. If they don't, then 1 life gone. The goal of Dungeon Master to win is to just run them out before they get through the dungeon. And you can see I get a set number of cards. You get every new stage, you get a whole new set, and every 40 seconds you get 1 new card. You get mana over time. You get danger points, which when that fills up, a special event can happen. You can summon a boss, which all kinds of fun for that. Saw that little sheep over there. If the players kill the sheep, it probably will drop some food to help them out. There are cards that have some fun that drop fake sheeps and all kinds of silliness like this.
You are out of cards, sire.
As you can see, I'm playing against bots. It's really easy. Oh, this is a quick way to earn gold. If you earn gold in Dungeon Master mode, you earn it for the entire game. So you can unlock new stuff for your Dungeon Master, you can unlock new stuff for a player, your choice. You can see they got a health option right there, they didn't grab it. And of course I'm going to laugh. They're actually, well, we'll show you at the end of the game. It's kind of funny. So there we go, I got to Tier 2 danger, or Tier 1 danger, Tier 2 is common. When it gets to 3, I can make an evil event. It shouldn't get to 3, even on normal difficulty. The Dungeon Master mode against AI is actually kind of interesting. The lower the difficulty, the harder it is. Because the players take less damage. So it's harder on you as a DM when the difficulty is lower. Probably a good thing, honestly. It seems like at this point it's pretty easy. Unless the players know what they're doing, they're talking together, they're organized. Bots don't. You see the bots aren't using their special abilities, which we'll get into when I show you the player's point of view. Right now I got a beer tower, that's right. I got a tower just dropping beer on them. And when the players run out of lives, even if 2 of them are still alive, that's it, game's over. So, DM wins, and I earned some coin. Evil laughs per minute. Yep, it tracks that. You think this is StarCraft 2 where we track actions per minute? Nah, evil laughs, that's important. So, a tip to earn easy coin if you actually want to play a little bit and want to get certain customizations. Play Dungeon Master, very hard difficulty. You don't need any special loadout or anything, which you can change. You can unlock new abilities for him, but takes the same gold pool. You can see the little icon there. You can actually play this with a controller. It's actually recommended as a player. I tried it. Got an Xbox 360 controller for PC. Works fairly well, but I haven't played a console in so long that actually my thumbs weren't happy. So this is going to be the hard difficulty. I actually didn't get too much damage here. But I'm going to drop some missiles right on the players. And I've knocked one out. No, not quite. Got a beer tower over there. You can see how much it's doing. You can control and possess monsters, which we are going to look at pretty soon. That firewall was a mage ability. He drops a firewall that sits there and does damage over time to anyone standing in it. It's also a knockback, which knocks all the monsters away. You can see right now I've possessed this guy. Now I control him. I'm not able to use any of my DM abilities, but I can just control him. There was a bug at first where you could do extra damage, even lower difficulties with your controlled minion. Not so much now. But there we go. See how quick that was? I just earned 400 gold in under a minute. So if you want to unlock a bunch of stuff, that's how you do it. You play Dungeon Master very hard against the AI, win a bunch, you get some gold, and you can go buy yours, whatever you want. You can see the unlocks are about 1,000 each. So it's almost kind of a tower defense when you're playing against bots, only it's just a very, very, very easy one. Against players, their special abilities can be really good if they work together. I haven't seen too many really good controlled groups yet against a DM. I thought to have fun other than just winning, but it seems like it's possible. I've been focusing on the mage. There's the shocker of the year, I'm sure. I've unlocked Lightning Mage, which is a special. When you start with Fire Mage, you basically get one loadout for each character. I've also unlocked a special Ray, which improves something else, which we'll look at. I actually don't like that Ray. And yes, he's also a fat mage, because no RPGs ever have that, for whatever reason. Everyone's always in perfect health. And if you want to have some fun, listen to the background. The mage just says some interesting things. Every kill brings me closer to lunch break, or stuff like that. You can grab items, and they give gold. One little minor issue is, for now, it's having some stability problems. The game can run a little bit slow. At this point, I'm actually running about 10 frames a second, which on my computer is kind of low. I'll show a trick to fix that a little bit later. But for now, you can see click is your attack, WASD movement, which is a little bit strange for an isometric RPG, but not bad. Q is your special attack. E uses a potion. You get 3 of them, you can see. In my case, I believe it's an AoE heal. Oh, I've been spiderwebbed. You can see in the bottom right, that little chest, how much coin we've earned. Remember, I earned 400 gold in a minute as a DM on Very Hard, so this is not how you earn gold, this is just how you have fun. I don't know if that's something that's going to be tweaked in a future patch or not. You can jump. Space will dodge, which will make you miss an incoming hit. That right there, that little purple, was my Q, my special weapon attack. It is a kind of just a big old blob that stuns everyone in the line. Does decent damage. See if I can get a right click. We'll do your secondary attack, which in my case is a beam that normally it makes someone immune. This one actually increases their damage. I actually modified it. I think I prefer to the either immune or the heal beam, which is something you can unlock as you play. You did see I had to use a potion to heal everyone. You also might notice that my bot allies are not using potions. There are 3 stages. You really don't want to use potions if you can help it. But you also don't want to die. And we only got 3 lives, and, well, you've been knocked out. And this fight isn't going to go too well. I really do not recommend playing as adventurers versus Dungeon Master in the AI. Using the AI, it's not a good idea. The AI is just not very smart. Now, with players, this game is hilarious and tons of fun. It is very silly. There doesn't seem to be friendly fire like there's in Magicka, but just the graphic style, the humor, the concept of facing another person, a Dungeon Master, especially if it's a Dungeon Master that's out to have a good time. Something I actually wanted to do was film a game with other players, but unfortunately, all anyone wanted to do was Dungeon Master mode, and I needed to film both. I wanted to show off both scenarios, so that's why we're sticking to bots for now. Another thing I want to show off is just death. Show what it looks like. It's We're going to get there in just a second. You can see I'm kind of fighting a little bit. Mage is a ranged character, so I can stay alive a little better than everyone else. And some of your passive abilities you can have would increase my damage. You have one passive and one defensive, basically. And for defensive, I could have things like an extra potion, or regain all my potions when we get to a new zone, or run faster, it's another option. Take less art damage. Those are all options that you can unlock through playing the game. So it's a very simplistic action RPG. It's got a co-op and the new twist of versus a Dungeon Master, which makes the game very interesting. The silliness of the theme park and the evil cackling laugh and the henchman talking to the Dungeon Master just kind of adds to the whole theme of the game. Makes it an actually lighthearted, fun game to play. It's something I definitely want to see worked on in the future. You can see that on the main screen there was coming soon options. So, especially since it's the same publisher as Magicka, Paradox Studios I think it is, we're going to expect to see a decent amount of DLC from these guys in the future. Something to keep an eye out. I do want to show off my character dying and one other thing. Alright, here we go. Here goes my character right in the middle of everyone. You saw that purple slug? That's a spawner. That is what you kill. If you kill monsters, that's great. But if those spawners will just keep respawning more guys. You gotta kill the spawners. So if you actually want to play to win, not just play to have fun, those are your targets. Other than the Dungeon Master dropping annoying cards on your faces. Also, watch out for some of the cards are not as good. Some of them you'll think, hey look, there's a sheep so I can heal, and it was mines. So all kinds of just fun, who knows what going on. And then when you lose, losers. I think the AI Dungeon Master should cackle at you when he wins. And you can see he got a fraction of the gold and a lot longer. So DM mode is the way to unlock stuff. And there's one thing I want to show. As I said earlier, I was getting about 7-10 frames a second. There is a forum thread on the Steam forums talking about one of the people, or a lot of people having this issue. Go into your Steam apps folder, and in your common folders find the DungeonLand executable file. Change it to compatible with Windows XP Service Pack 2. If you do that,
we have spells waiting,
I'm on ultra settings, and now I'm back to 30 frames a second while frapsing, so much better. Something to keep in mind if you're having trouble with this game. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned to more MMO play, and I'm gonna go be an evil Dungeon Master and kill some friends. Thanks for watching.